Yo, what's going on? It's your boy TD Barry, Compete Street. We back doing our first battle rap event recap. Compete Street finally made it out to our first battle rap event, which was, the Black Ice Cartel format Volume 2 event in Brooklyn, New York. Shout out to Brooklyn, shout out to Black Ice. It was a dope event. Got to meet a lot of good people from the culture for the first time. Besides, the people I already know. Shout out to Lele Smalls, Compete Street affiliate, who accompanied me to the event. Shout out to her for coming out, and shout out to Nunu Nels, her group, the New Files, who I linked up with before the event. And Nunu gave us some gift bags that had a lot of dope stuff in it. Couple shirts. Like, this is actually one of the shirts that came with it. Self-employed. So shout out to this label. So again, shout out to Nunu. Shout out to Clean Paper. Met Clean Paper. Shout out to Danger Zone. Shout out to Minnesota Luke. Shout out to Minnesota Luke, who I call the GOAT compilation maker. It was a lot of people there though, and I'm sorry if I'm forgetting somebody. We did meet or rap a taste or whatever, but it was a dope event. It was. I guess I see what everybody's talking about with the long standing for hours and hours, because the event didn't really get started on time, and but yeah, it was a good event, and I had fun, and I'm glad that I got to go. It was a lot of people from the culture there. Shout out to Jazz the Rapper was there, Poison Pen, Mike P, E Farrell, Goods was there with Clips. Who else was there? I think, was Beasley there? I think Beasley was in the building. Beasley from URL. It was a nice. Swave 7 was in the building. But yeah, Bonnie Godiva. The few people came out. But let's get to the battles. After the event finally got started, because the doors open at like 1 o'clock, and I don't think the battles didn't get started till after 5. And first battle was a 1-rounder. It was Catboy versus Paper. Paper's spelled name with a V. PVPER. They did it pit style. It wasn't on stage. Everybody around them. It was a 1-rounder. Catboy started off cooking, and he like choked, and I don't think he like recovered from it, and Paper came and he took advantage. He did what he's supposed to do. He had some good bars that was hitting, and he took that definitely convincingly. No debating. Paper took that battle. The next battle was Gwitty versus Hazy. They did that on the stage. That was the first battle that they took to the stage. Gwitty had a fire first round. The crowd was rocking with him. I don't remember a lot of bars from the night. I don't know. This was my first event. I gotta learn how to be able to focus and judge winners and try to remember bars. I don't know. I guess I'm still a rookie in that department. You know what I mean? But Woody had a fire Michael Jackson bar in his first, and Hazy first was it was kind of mediocre, but I think Woody lost steam. He lost steam in his second and third, whereas though Hazy kind of picked up steam, and I think Woody definitely lost the crowd by the third. He didn't really have any bar. He didn't have any bars that stood out, and I think Hazy took that 2-1. Then it was I think it was a long pause between battles, or probably about like a half hour half-hour pause. I think the next battle was Chilla versus QP. Chilla versus QP was next, and Chilla came in his first, man. His first was like bananas, um, and I mean, it was hard to catch everything. Even when the battle dropped, I'm gonna have to watch it like twice. It was hard to catch everything, but he had a fire first. QP came on. His first, he QP actually had a fire first too, but I don't think he outdid what Chilla did. And Chilla's second was fire, but I think QP's second was just better, and it was longer too. So I don't know what the time limit was on that, but QP was just spazzing in his second to me. And then the third was tight. I don't remember what round Chilla used the angle about QP being on back page, and but I mean they definitely came with different angles. QP made an angle out of Chilla's razor bumps on his face, and he kind of used that to say something about the angle he was doing about Chilla stealing bars or whatever. Like it was crazy. I remember that he referenced his razor bumps and the Chilla stealing something. He said the razor bumps is the only time you ever cooked up something from scratch, something like that. Like that was crazy. I gave this battle to QP 2-1. I definitely gotta watch it a couple more times, but I gave QP the last 2 rounds over Chilla, but I'm not mad. I wasn't mad at anybody who gave that to Chilla in the building. It was close. K Shine versus QP was next. K Shine started. He seemed like he was about to start cooking in his first round, and then he choked. He just choked. QP came and he took advantage. Did what he was supposed to do. He had some fire bars in his first. Man. QP was hitting, and QP convincingly took the first round to me. K-Shine came on in the second. Seemed like he was about to start cooking, and then he choked again. QP came on his second. He had like a stumble pause moment, but he picked it back up. He was cooking, and then I seen K-Shine was got into it with the other QP, like while Clean was rapping. K-Shine got into it with the other QP, and that kind of like threw Clean off a little bit, because K-Shine's somebody that was in K-Shine's squad, like they started barking back at Clean section, and that kind of threw Clean off, and then he just stopped. He stopped his second short, so that was like they kind of like both choked in a second. But I get at the Clean, because like Clean, like he rapped more, and he picked up his first choke, and his second choke was because of the situation. So I get at the Clean. The third, Shine came on. He was cooking, like he choked again, but he picked it back up this time, but it was still like a nice little pause. But he picked it back up. He started cooking. He started sending a bunch of shots at Tay Rock. Started going at Tay Rock a lot. I think that was the only person he came at. He might have said another name or two, but yeah, and that was it. And Clean's third. Did Clean like stumble again in his third? I'm trying to like not stumble, but like have a pause moment. It was a lot of like pause moments and stuff in this battle. Like this battle was like real. I don't know. It was like a goofy battle. But I just gave it to Clean 2-1 or 3-0. I don't remember how the third went, but like that was a goofy battle. Then I think it was another long pause, uh, like a long break after that battle, and then finally, the next battle was Example versus Jay Smooth, the man versus woman battle, which was a 1 rounder. Um, Example came. I didn't like his first at all. I'm gonna just be honest. I didn't like his first at all. Um, I heard enough of Jay Smooth's first. I didn't hear a whole. Well, it was only one, but I heard enough of her round to give her the battle. Um, I didn't hear her whole round. I kind of like went because I had a chance to sit down like for the first time in like hours. So I think I went and sat down. I sat that one out. Um, but I definitely remember before I did that, I had already gave Jay Smooth the battle because I didn't like examples. I didn't like his round at all. Um, After that was the main event in the last battle: Charlie Clips versus Danny Myers. DNA versus Danger didn't go down. It went down the next day in a barbershop. DNA couldn't make it. I was kind of upset. That was one of the battles I wanted to see, but I heard it was a death in the family or whatever the case may be. So shout out to DNA regardless. Um, so yeah, it was Charlie Clips versus Danny Myers. Uh, I'm trying to remember exactly. I think. Well, first and foremost about this battle, I want to say like Clips prepared. Like I didn't really see him doing a lot of freestyling. He seemed like he prepared 3 rounds of rap. Like his rounds wasn't all that long. I don't know what I don't know if they had 2 minute rounds or what, but he seemed like, to me like he prepared 3 rounds of rap. So shout out to him, Danny. I think I'm trying to remember how I scored this. I definitely think I had it 1-1 going into the third, and I don't know. I got to watch that again on camera, but uh, in the building, I definitely called that Clips. I think I called that Clips 2-1, but it was like a toss up, like it wasn't, and it was like every round almost was the only round I remember that wasn't debatable to me was the first. I think Myers clearly got the first round, but I think I gave the next two to Clips. But I mean that was a close battle. Once again, shout out to Black Ice Cartel. Shout out to Brooklyn. It was a dope event. I'm already thinking about the next event I'm gonna go to. Gotta be prepared for that standing. I had on sneaks too. It wasn't like I had on boots or anything. I had on sneaks, but nevertheless, man, it was an awesome event, and I'm glad I finally got to experience it. And I'm waiting for all these battles to come out on camera. Compete Street 2016. Y'all be cool how y'all be cool.